welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am so excited and thankful to be here with Kyla, who is the director of the Mikvah at the American Jewish University. I am in Los Angeles, surprise, and I'm so excited to be here and to be joined by Kyla, and we're going to be talking all about the Mikvah, immersing in the Mikvah, and the conversion ceremony, which, spoiler alert, takes place at the Mikvah. So I'm really excited. I have actually been to a conversion at this Mikvah many years ago, so I'm really excited to be back. So can you just introduce us, tell us about this Mikvah and what you do here?
Yes, so this Mikvah, as you mentioned, is used for conversions, and we also get to observe a lot of other different life cycle events here. The traditional ones being conversion, nidah, which is a ritual used for cleansing for a woman after she finishes her menstrual cycle, and before weddings. Those are the three really traditional immersions, and we also get to witness non-traditional types of immersions here at this community Mikvah, which is very beautiful ritual to have here.
That's awesome. And I have a lot of Mikvah videos on my channel. I will link them below. I'm such an advocate of going to the Mikvah. I always say it's the most physical, religious experience you can have. So if you're looking for something, like the first time I went was after a pregnancy loss, and I was just looking for something physical to do, and my rabbi recommended Mikvah. So that's how I really got, really excited and into how beautiful and spiritual and physical it can be. So now anytime if you're going through a divorce, if you just had a graduation, if you're getting married, there's so many things that Mikvah can be used for. So I assume you guys see that all the time here too?
Definitely. Yeah, all kinds of reasons, and as you mentioned, after pregnancy loss, any other reasons for grieving, mourning, healing, renewing, and as you mentioned, this is a beautiful embodied practice and ways that we can really connect with the divine, with the body, with the earth, with the waters that the earth has given us, and this is so much of what Judaism asks of us, is to really engage with the body in order to understand our faith.
So I always get questions about what is unique about the Mikvah bath itself. Tell us about the water a little bit and the tub and how it works. It is warm water. I always get questions is it cold? No, it's warm.
Yes. Yeah, so some things that you might see in a lot of mikvahs, and some things that make this one more unique. So the mikvah needs to have at least 40 sayas of water. A saya is an ancient biblical measurement, but 40 sayas is about 185 gallons of water. So it's a lot of water. So all mikvah need to have that much water in it. There are also 7 steps in the mikvah, which represent the 7 days of creation. Most mikvah, from my understanding, have that. I think it's more of a stylistic choice. They don't all need it. And then the other thing that all mikvah have is mayim chayim, or living water. And all mikvah kind of do that differently. We use ice melt. So ice gets stacked into this pit here in the front of the pool, and as that ice melts, the change of form from ice to water is considered mayim chayim. And then each person, when they get into the pool, there's a plug called a neshika, and they remove that plug. Neshika means kiss in Hebrew, and so when they remove that plug, the mayim chayim is released into the pool and allows the 2 bodies of water to kiss, and that's what makes the mikvah kosher.
Wow, I have not heard about that.
Yeah, it's a unique thing for the person who designed this mikvah. Designs mikvah for desert environments.
Oh wow!
So when there's not a stream of water that's easily accessible from where the mikvah is. Yeah.
That's awesome. And if you don't happen to live near a mikvah, you can also go to an ocean or a river or anything like that.
Yeah, the original mikvahs.
The original. Okay, so the highlight of this video, the reason I wanted to come all the way here and meet with you, is to talk about something that I don't have much knowledge on, except the one time I witnessed it, which is a conversion ceremony that would take place in the mikvah. So can you sort of show us how it would work? So at this point, the person has studied, they've completed everything they need to complete, they've worked with the rabbi, they've probably done at least a year, I'm guessing, work and learning to get to this space, right?
Yeah.
So it's the day of the big ceremony. Okay, so talk us through where people are, how it happens.
Yes. So people come here, their rabbi will tell them that they're ready. They go through a process called a Beit Din, where they're sitting before 3 rabbis and pretty much just talking about their experience of choosing Judaism and their journey with that. The intention is not to reveal what they don't know about Judaism, but just to hear about why they're choosing Judaism. And after that process is done, they come here. They have time and space, of course, to prepare, which involves removing jewelry, nail polish, makeup, contact lenses, basically anything that's not part of the human body, because the mikvah does represent the womb, and we're intended to enter it the way that we came out of the womb, as our holiest, most unadorned selves. And once they're in the water, other people will enter the room, their clergy, maybe loved ones if they're present, a witness, and they recite a blessing with each immersion. And so...
Oh wait, so is everyone looking at you naked?
This is a great question. I get it every single day. What we do here is that people people enter and exit the pool in privacy. So the only time that people come into the room is when someone's already in the water. We, like most mikvot, separate by gender. So if a rabbi of the opposite gender or a different gender of the person who's in the pool is present, then they'll be behind this curtain, which is opaque and no one can see through it. Or if there's someone, that they just prefer not to have in the space to make the ritual as comfortable for them as possible, then that's how we do it. And
so they'll be standing like over there, there's a curtain, and then the person who's immersing will be by themselves if they choose to be, and they'll be naked, they can go in the pool, and then everyone else is on the other side of the curtain, if that's what they choose.
Yes, yeah. They just need one person to be the witness, and again, the witness doesn't come in the room until they're already in the pool.
Got it. And that's to make sure they fully immerse, and it's the kosher immersion.
Yeah, that is really the only purpose of the witness, is to guide the ritual and make sure that they've gone fully under the water. It's not to, pick at the body and make sure that there are no stray hairs. That's not what we do. And so, yeah, it's really just to make the immersion comfortable and beautiful and make sure that it's kosher.
So who can be that witness? Can you bring someone of your own choosing, or do you guys kind of supply that person?
Yeah, so usually I'm the person that serves as a witness. If they can bring someone
you are
else,
a very comfortable, nice person. I can
Thank
already
you so much.
I would be comfortable immersing.
Thank you. Yeah, and if they, the only person that couldn't serve as a witness is someone who isn't Jewish or someone that is related to the person who is immersing.
Speaking of not being Jewish, one of the questions I get asked a lot on my channel is, can someone who is not Jewish go to a mikvah? Because I think, and I understand this, like it's such a beautiful, wonderful practice. Do you have to be Jewish to go to a mikvah? Is that one of the qualifications?
You do have to be Jewish to go to a mikvah, but luckily, Jewish people don't own water, and so there's so many beautiful water rituals that people can take part in. And as you said, the ocean is the original mikvah, and anyone can use the ocean. So that's a beautiful space.
And you can access the prayers, like they're publicly available. So anyone who maybe is starting the conversion journey and wants to kind of test out something like that, or just is interested in their own spirituality, I will also put links in the description to these blessings and resources for anyone who's interested, as well as, of course, the American Jewish University's mikvah if you want to contact them. So after the immersion, and they do it, is it 3 times for a conversion? They go under the water 3 times, and then you come out and you're Jewish.
And you're Jewish, and that's it. Yes, we sing Simon Tov and Mazel Tov, and I usually give space for loved ones to share some words of love with the people who are converting, and or if they have something additional they want to add to the ceremony, like a song or a poem, or they want to have some kind of sacred object in the room with them, anything that really makes the space more holy, and that can be part of it.
That's awesome. Well, I love that. Well, thank you so much for your time, for sharing this experience with me. I'm going to give you guys a lot more footage and everything, so you can see all the details of the mikvah. And again, links will be down below, so you can contact AJU if you want your own mikvah experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and hit that red subscribe button.